want to read to you a little passage from a book titled Annals of a Quiet Neighbourhood, written by George MacDonald in 1867. It shows the thoughts of the main character of the book, a vicar of a small town. I had not gone far before I passed a house, out of which came a young woman leading a little boy. They came after me, the boy gazing at the red and gold and green of the sunset sky. As they passed me, the child said, "Auntie, I think I should like to be a painter." "Why?" returned his companion. "Because then," answered the child, "I could help God to paint the sky." What his aunt replied I do not know, for they were presently beyond my hearing, but I went on answering him myself all the way home. Did God care to paint the sky of an evening, that a few of his children might see it and get just a hope, just an aspiration, out of its passing green and gold and purple and red? And should I think my day's labor lost if it wrought no visible salvation in the earth? But was the child's aspiration in vain? Could I tell him God did not want his help to paint the sky? True, he could mount no scaffold against the infinite of the glowing west. But might he not with his little palette and brush, when the time came, show his brothers and sisters what he had seen there, and make them see it too? Might he not thus come, after long trying, to help God to paint this glory of vapor and light inside the minds of his children? Ah, if any man's work is not with God, its result shall be burned, ruthlessly burned, because poor and bad. So for my part, I said to myself as I walked home, if I can put one touch of a rosy sunset into the life of any man or woman of my cure, I shall feel that I have worked with God. He is in no haste, and if I do what I may in earnest, I need not mourn if I work no great work on the earth. Let God make his sunsets. I will mottle my little fading cloud, to help the growth of a thought that struggles toward the light, to brush with gentle hand the earth stain from the white of one snowdrop. Such be my ambition. So shall I scale the rocks in front, not leave my name carved upon those behind me. The first time I read this passage, it stayed with me for days. The little boy's ambition to paint with God is such a beautiful one. Isn't it true that a lovely sunset stirs something in us, wakes something up? Perhaps a longing to create something beautiful or to live a better life. Maybe it wakens a conviction in our hearts that all this beauty cannot be born out of coincidence. Isn't all the beauty in the world an invitation from God to live better and create more? And then there's the perspective of the vicar, who knows he is not able to create a sunset, but realizes that in his own way he can bring beauty to those around him. I like the images he uses: to gently brush a mud stain from a white snowdrop, and to help the growth of a thought that struggles towards the light. We can all do this in our own lives, in our own way. This part I also find interesting. It says, "He," that is God, "is in no haste, and if I do what I may in earnest, I need not mourn if I work no great work on the earth." Even when our ambitions are good, we can easily fall in the trap of hurrying and running to achieve it. God is in no hurry. He looks at our heart and our attitude. That's what matters to him. It doesn't matter if anyone on earth will recognize what we've done and made. He knows, and that's all that matters. A life with God really is upside down. So what is your ambition? Is it big and beautiful like the little boys? Or is it simple and gentle like the vicar? And if God only looks at your heart attitude today, Will he find a heart that is willing and humble? A heart longing to work with him, no matter what that work looks like? I pray you can find ways to bring beauty to whatever you encounter today. God will show you how.